What it do, Revenger crew? ESMR hour is now in full effect tonight, man. I'm happy to be here. I look good. I feel good. You know, all those superlatives about how I view myself. It's good to be here tonight, man. Big shouts to the homie Guilty Conscience. He is the feature artist of the night. Sampler's Platter 2 is what's on deck for us tonight, and I'm excited. Sampler's Platter was dope, man. Sampler's Platter was hard. He took some of the dopest samples and made some pretty incredible tracks. And so I'm excited to get in the mix with him tonight. Big shouts to the homie Guilty. Also, we got some great news of the world and some great music as well. So it's gonna be a good time tonight. Make sure you tap in with us. Send us the slaps. ESMR0775@gmail.com. Play nothing but the hits. Nothing but the hits. Nothing but the mother loving hits. So check this out. So they got this new design out here. Shouts to the company. I'm gonna shout out everybody until I get me a brand deal. Shouts to Chassis Chassis Lounge. I don't know. It looks like it's spelled wrong in the Chassis Lungu. Anyway, it sounds like a French company, but they created what's called double-decker seating for airplanes. And if you can't peep this, so you can actually lay your seat flat, even in economy or coach class. You can lay your seat down. I love the idea of being able to lay my seat back. But one thing that disturbs me about this design is like, what about the gassy dudes sitting above you? Because you know fat folks fly too. Chili dogs, greasy hamburgers. I don't want you blowing your butt heat in my face. So that bothers me a little bit with this design. So the double-decker arrangement allows for two passengers to share a row with one person on top of the other, similar to a bunk bed setup. The designer, a guy by the name of Jeffrey O'Neill, believes that passengers would be willing to pay for the ability to sleep and have privacy during flights. And this design will help airlines maintain passenger numbers without sacrificing comfort. If I could lay down on a flight, I would totally do that. I get real. My man Seals in the bill. What's up with you, brother? I get very uncomfortable during flights. So to have the ability to like lay back would be awesome. I don't, I've had window seats and it doesn't work for me. Shouts to the homie Miles Skeet. My daughter actually had to tell me what that meant. So I was like, what is this ski thing? And then she showed me and I learned. Yeah. So what do y'all think about this? Would you want to have a passenger above you if you could lay down on a plane? I don't think I would be into that, man. Cause what if you just had like I said, a chili dog or like or ice cream, something real gassy to just have you farting? I don't want that in my face, man. Big shouts to the homie Ash. She's in the building. He sent something through. We'll be getting that popping. Actually, let's get it popping now. Why delay? Why do tomorrow what you can do today? Is the way I feel about things. Where you driving to? Are you at work right now, sir? If so, thanks for tapping in. That's that's like real love. That's like in the heart love right there. Hell no. I'm glad you got the night off and you chilling. Do you normally have weekends off, man? Cause that's clutch. I couldn't see not. I could see working a night shift because I'm a night owl and that messes me up having a job where I got to be present during the day. That causes me significant issues actually. But I work through it. But I couldn't see not having the weekends off. That'd be a difficulty for me. Let's get into this joint, man. Numb or Nonchalant, the big homie Ash. What's up with you, my bruv? Featuring Avery Elise. This is part 2. Let's check it out.
Dr. Umar, my brother loves white women. How can I
what you doing in the shy, bro?
Release him to the Buddy Brigade.
It done been a cold summer. I done did a few numbers. Headshot, double cup. I know your girl trying to do.
I always got to slow Ash down. Ash, sometimes you go too fast. So he said a lot of things. I don't want to miss nothing.
Don't redeem him. Release him to the Buddy Brigade.
It done been a cold summer. I done did a few numbers.
Fluid numbers.
I know your girl trying to do something.
Headshot, double cup. Oh, so he's got him drinking. I know your girl's trying to do something.
I don't gotta prove nothing. I just fired my manager trying to catch me on a few.
Oh, fired his manager.
I done blocked Lil Shawty off a nerve. Now I'm rude body. Bitch got married on her man.
Got married?
Body. Just got back to shot it. I'ma know to keep that cash. 40 with the hollows for a nigga if he die body. Shawty say she love me. I done made some money. All this music and some cars at it. Do you?
Oh. Ash, ooh, this is good. I need this. When is this dropping? You got a nice little groaning, sexy bop on the beat, and you just in there, just perfectly landing. You're landing body blows right now. You know, it's just everything is good. Ooh. If I'm driving right now, this is sexy. This is for grown folks. You take the little man to the Chicago Fire game, little man. If you're listening, you're a beast. Keep playing. Play forever. You're gonna be amazing. Yeah, this is nice, Ash. This is nice.
I done did a few numbers, headshot, double cup. I know your girl tryna do something. I don't gotta prove nothing. I just found my manager tryna catch me on a few times. I done blocked Lil Shawty off a nerve. Now I'm rude about it. Ex-bitch got married on her man.
Got married.
Just got back to Shawty. I'ma know to keep that cash on me. 40 with the hollows for a nigga if he die about it. Shawty say she love me, but we toxic, yeah, it's diabolic. I done made some money, all this.
It's diabolic.
Do you charge? Call me large in a new Audi. A7 and big body. I can never fall in love again. She cut her wrist about me. She cut her wrist about me.
Yeah, this is nice, man.
He wanna act like he want me. He wanna love me cause he lonely.
Hold on now. Who's that? Oh, Avery Elise, huh? Who's she?
I can never fall in love again. She
Melancholy, what up, boy?
about me. She cut her wrist about me.
He wanna act like he want me. He wanna love me cause he lonely. He wanna get mad about paying my bills. Mad cause I don't like him taking them pills. Baby, won't you please come down? You don't really think you own me. Baby, won't you please? Oh, you really think he own me? If you a real man, then show me.
This is grown and sexy. This is dust your shoulders off, straighten up your lapel. Ugh.
You should probably get your homie. Yeah, you should probably get your homie.
Get your homie.
Last week with his knees on weeks at my house be feeling homely.
Better get your homie.
See how they lied on me. Contract max, I stay attached, say goodbye to me. I let my family down, but made my brothers proud. Wish you could see me now.
I let my family down, but made my brothers proud. So the only, I think, Avery Elise is that she's got a special voice. But it did get so high that I honestly couldn't hear what she was saying. It sounded beautiful, and the fact that she could get up there, you talking Ariana Grande, Mariah Carey type range. I mean, she's up there, man. Swiss Alps, she's up there. But it did. I didn't know what she was saying at certain points.
October 4th, I hit your phone, we talked a little bit. I missed your call, I now regret it, I can't forget that shit. I seen I text the other day, but just consider this a cry for help, but please don't watch me, I admitted it. I let my city.
Don't watch me, I admitted it.
Everybody broken, so unhappy.
I like how he said he admitted it, so you should be cool with that. Move on. I love that.
Proud, wish you could see me now. October 4th, I hit your phone, we talked a little bit. I missed your call, I now regret it, I can't forget that shit. I seen I text the other day, but just consider this a cry for help, but please don't watch me, I admitted it. I let my city so damn bitter for what conditions is. Everybody broken, so unhappy, it's belittling. I ain't even see them, got me asking about my sister's kids. Made it off the pills, I had chills.
He said everyone's broke and so unhappy it's belittling. You got some rhymes here, bro. You're like what I wanted Drake to become, Ash. Because I wanted Drake to lean into the rapping route, and he still drops a billion songs singing, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear you sing, just rap. And you do the rap thing, but you merged with the R&B real smooth.
Don't watch me, I admitted it. I let my city so damn bitter for what conditions is. Everybody broken, so unhappy, it's belittling.
Belittling.
Even see them, got me asking about my sister's kids. Made it off the pills, I had chills, hallelujah.
He said, made it off the pills, I had chills. He's talking about detoxing off of pills. That's deep, man.
He wanna act like he want me. He wanna love me cause he lonely. He wanna get mad about paying my bills. Cause I don't like him taking the pills.
So, Ash,
Please come down.
I gotta ask you, Ash, do you just like making music? Because you don't promote your music anywhere close to the level of talent you have. Like, we not need to talk. I may just take all your music and promote it for you. Because you have this sound that's really special, but I don't feel like you put the effort behind marketing it. I think you just like making it. And that's a problem, my dude, because like a lot of this music, this is a special joint right here. It's special. Like legitimately, this reminds me of like some Jhené Aiko Drake type feel. Like, it's nice, man. The bars are great. No, fuck busy. Stop being busy. Aren't you young? Aren't you young? You gotta be in your 20s still, right? You're not. Stop it, bro. I got 4 kids. I'm busy. Stop it. Yeah, I will help you. Let's talk. Let's be in touch, my guy, because you legitimately have radio ready, industry ready product. And I feel like, okay, 70 hours is a lot. That's fair. All right, I'll back off a little. 70 hours is a bit intense. Okay. All right. Okay, fair enough. I'll back off. But really though, like you're at the age where, let me help you. Let's talk, man. We need to be in contact. I'm gonna shoot you a DM when I get done tonight. Let's get to this next one. LB Sickening. So shouts to LB. I didn't play his joints last week, and he was mad at me, so we're gonna play him now. This is My Heart, My Head, LB Sickening. Let's check it out. Where's he riding his bike to?
I'm born, I'm bred, I'm changing my direction instead. My heart, my head, my reasoning is complicated. I'm born, I'm bred.
The mix is bad, but the hook is good.
Instead, my heart, my head, my reasoning is complicated.
I used to be this dude I thought that you'd look up to, but now I see my way of living just corrupts you. But something happened and it's deep down in my soul. I rebuke the way I'm living, it will not take control.
Terrible!
Selling drugs to the daughter of a preacher. Even Jesus Christ tries, but can't reach her. I'm sorry.
Nah, LB, I'm not gonna play this off of the mix alone. The rapping sounds bad, and I can tell this is an early song that you did. And you've improved a ton since this. I mean, even looking at you, I can tell this is a young song. This is bad. I'm not gonna play this. What I will do is I'll play it out while I bring up your next song. But you sound like you recorded this in a middle school bathroom with a computer microphone. It sounds terrible. And so I'm gonna let it play a couple, and I'm gonna go to the next one. If the next one is like this, I'll probably skip that too. This isn't really audible for the headphones.
Father for the things that I've done, but today I'm a different man. Can you forgive me, son? Today I try just to speak to these kids. I tell them they can change, cause believe me, I did. I used to be on the block of a paper, shooting bullets at the sky. I thought that God's a hater. I changed my life though.
This is like the video looks like when one of them kids get a camera and they like start just doing stuff with it. They don't know how to use it. They just start doing stuff with it. Yeah, that's not great. We're gonna move on from that. Let's get into this next one. LB Sickening. What I gotta do to make you love me? Oh, nope, that ain't it. Oh, hold on. What the hell? It just went crazy on me. Let's try this again. All right, what I gotta do to make you love me? LB Sickening. Sicko ENT. 90s commercial rap. If that. Yeah, it wasn't great.
She said.
Why are you recording this with these filters that make it look like I'm drunk?
What do I gotta do to make you love me? What do I gotta do to make you love me too? She said. What do I gotta do to make you love me?
It's a little better. The mix is still trash.
She said. What do I gotta do to make you love me? What do I gotta do?
The hook is a little better though.
She said. What do I gotta do to make you love me? What do I gotta do to make you love me too? She said. She's messing with the small-minded little boy, a quitter. He's a grown man, but really needs a babysitter. He's a fake counterfeiter. Really thinks he's heavy hitter. Every move the girl makes, she's got to ask her he'll permit her. What do I gotta do to make him love me? She asks herself why she cleans the blood off her face. It's the third time this month. It's got me.
While she cleans the blood off her face? That's deep.
This bitch is really soft. You a punk, you a coward. I'll fight you any time of hour. Take it to the top floor. I'll throw him off the ivory tower. Bullets flying, firepower. Tired, drunk, a happy hour. He's a coward, he's sour. Has no manpower. Oh man, bitch.
There's no manpower.
Beat him with the hockey stick. Burn him with the fire breath. Call me sick, a lunatic. Panic, which is broomstick. And I don't give a fuck, cause that bitch can suck a dick. Ay.
I don't care because she can. Yeah.
Alright, about my damn food.
I see what you're trying to do right here, LB. It's a little, again, the mix is trash. The content of this song is actually kind of interesting. I do think my man still hit it on the head that this is it doesn't fit the times. This is more Eminem status, 90s, 2000s, where shock rap was a little bit more relevant, and now it's not. And so, you know, it doesn't. And then you got a really bad mix, and I don't know why you're shooting all the videos with like Vaseline on the lens. I don't love that either. What is that, man? I don't know what that is. So it looks real weird. The beat does make it hard to hear the word. Well, it's not. It doesn't have. So wherever he recorded that at was a really open space because there's a lot of high end on it and it's really empty. And then on top of that, he didn't treat the vocals. He didn't double down on his actual words. He didn't do any doubles, any ad libs to give it any character. And then it probably wasn't mixed and mastered, right? So you just got this basic gross vocal recorded on a terrible microphone. But I will respect the fact that he's trying to like create something. He's trying to make something out of nothing. This reminds me of like me in high school. You know, you got a trash setup, you got nothing going. You're just trying to make something happen, and you're using what you have. But it's not good. It's not good. I did like the direction of the song though. There's a lot of imagery. The video of him punching her in the face is weird. But you're trying, and I respect that. I'm not even gonna give it a score. I just don't. It's not good, and I think you recorded it at a time in your life where you didn't have too much. So looking at this right here, man, that Nike is launching a resale, a refurbished sneakers option on their website, and I think it's kind of dope, but I also think it's gross. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah. His later songs are good, bro, but those back then were just, those weren't it. They got this refurbished Nike website going on where you can buy shoes that have been previously worn. So they launched it in 2021 in 15 stores, and now they're launching a new site that will allow their customers to buy refurbished shoes. So customers return the shoes to Nike. Nike inspects and grades them, and each pair is carefully cleaned and sanitized, and refurbished shoes are returned to the stores. So you can buy these in the stores at a reduced rate. So if you're looking right now, $180 to $108. So you saving $72. You know what I mean? You saving $75. I think it's dope-ish. I'm not a dude I bought Jordans in the 7th grade. I bought a pair of Laney High. I think it was the, I want to say the 11s. No, maybe it was like the 15s. I don't know. I bought a pair of the Laney High joints that were cold. They got messed up within 2 weeks, and I never bought another pair of Jordans because why would I waste my money on something that, I don't know, girls didn't care as much for that stuff back then. I felt like I grew up in an era where you could get away with having like cheaper stuff as long as it didn't look bad. So I didn't grow up in an era where this is a thing, but I think it's dope. I think it's kind of dope. I don't know. But see, I do worry about how well they clean them because it's probably being cleaned by people that don't make that much money. These people are probably broke, and you got them cleaning shoes. They're not gonna do a great job. And if you're athletes for it's terrible. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, so there's some things in there I don't love, but I do think it's a pretty cool concept. Let's get into this next joint coming to us by way of the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. Then we're gonna jump into Guilty Conscience. Big shots to Guilty. Samplers Platter 2 is the project of the night. Very excited to play that. This dude made an AI song tonight or a video.
Too much. Gotta be honest to do what?
Let me back this up. So he took AI and he made a video out of it. He had some things to say about it, but it wasn't that interesting. So
tonight, I've had a little too much. Gotta be honest to do what I'm trying to do, but I knew what you wanted me to be. But I struggle in a sea of 100 proof in need. Someone to be free, enough to be a G, and check on me from time to time. But
he's got a good sounding voice. This is recorded in a nice space. Buying hand-me-down shoes is crazy. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Now that you said it like that, I'm like, yeah, that is kind of wild. But like, that's the culture that's the times, bro. You're supposed to be wearing Jordans. I'm glad I don't have to. I'm glad I'm old. Damn that. So what I like about this is that you got a very distinctive voice. The mixing is done well. I got to tell you in complete honesty, though, I'm wavering in between watching your video and listening to your voice. So that's problematic, right? Because I want to give my attention to you, but it's being split because your visualizer is moving so fast.
You know what sucks? No one's coming. I get so much love, except what I would like. I'm so undone. Oh, what fun I thought it would be. It started that way. Now the bottle's empty, and in all the bad ways, I'm falling back fake for that.
I like how he's talking about his drinking problems.
And I'm in last place. Gotta model that faith, that copy and paste of the gospel of grace to both of my kids.
You're not talking about a ton. You're talking about copy and pasting the grace to your kids. I don't know. This part is not very good rapping wise.
Place gotta model that faith, that copy and paste of the
That's bad.
grace to both of my kids. Till my death, I'll try to exemplify all of that daily. But
that's not good either.
I'm not gonna change, and I don't wanna quit. Not like I'm in an obelisk pray, but I know.
Hold on. So you gotta stop. My advice to you is don't make your rhymes this complicated. You said I'm like in an obelisk. No one knows what an obelisk is. No one. It's probably like 100 people on the planet right now that know what an obelisk is. I agree with you, Sil. I appreciate that. That is true. He sounds good, but don't talk about an obelisk. Who the hell knows what an obelisk is?
Let's pray, but I know what it is. Not because I'm great, but I know I'm a win. While I was hiding my face from every type of my pain, I was hoping I'd quit. But when the soberness hit, life inundated me with the blight that remains. It's like owning a pit that jumped over the fence with no type.
That's cold, how you move to the dude drinking, and all of a sudden you talking about a pit bull, and there's a pit bull on the screen. That's hard. And I like how you're talking about your drinking issues. That's just a lot of honesty. It's a lot of vulnerability. Most people wouldn't do that.
Restraint that gets fired up angry, that lightly was trained to explode with offense. So I'm hopping a train that'll go to the distance. If you're bombing your brain,
Promise the train.
It meant impossible change to the soul is his business. If you're fighting today, then total deliverance might come from praying and hoping in him. Invite him to stay and have him over for dinner. He's turning night into day. And grown-ups to kids, the truth, light, and the savior that overcomes sin. Amen.
Amen. So one thing I would love to do is ask you how that came together. Did you take your lyrics and put it into an AI tool and then have it give you visuals? Because that's pretty dope, because as I was watching it, I realized it was mirroring everything you were saying. Now I'm looking back at the playback. I got a playback. I got a screen here and I can see it, and it looks really grainy. It doesn't look super clear. But I really think it's dope if you just put your lyrics in and it built that whole thing for you. That's really hard, actually. Yeah, like a pyramid. I can see that. The song was actually cool. The song was cool. You only had a couple parts in there where I kind of rolled my eyes at a little bit. But as my man Sil hit on, the delivery is crispy. You had a really good mix on that. I felt some emotion. I felt some real something behind it. It wasn't bland. But I didn't love some of the places where you chose to do some rhyming things where you did double time briefly. That was a little odd. But overall, I thought you did a pretty good job. And I think the AI thing is really intriguing. I would love to learn more about how you did that, because that's really cool. I'm gonna go 84 on this joint. I wouldn't play it again. I can't see. The name of that joint, by the way, Mr. Williams, 99 Bottles. I wouldn't play that again, without somebody asking me to. But it's very intriguing how you put it together. I thought you had enough lyrical potency to keep me engaged in it. But overall, like, I'm not going to revisit that. Let's get into this next one. Samplers Platter.
At
Shout out to the homie Guilty.
A career is more than just
Guilty's a dope dude, man. He seems like a stand-up guy.
You can train to become a motorcycle.
And I got a lot of respect for the boy.
It's time.
This one right here is called Slippin'. Samplers Platter 2. Mama's Jam.
I'm Kanye drinking myself, you know what I'm talking about?
I like this beat.
Guilty. R.I.P. Dark Man X, you know what I'm talking about?
R.I.P. DMX.
Nigga, I've been slipping, but I always get back up there. Check it out.
On the road to success like I'm 33 trapper. I'm after the fucking greenbacks before the rapture. I'm trying to fill up my boat.
After the greenbacks before the rapture.
It'll probably be my fault my old lady leave. Cause I'm always staying on the clock. Don't blame me, go blame my mama. Babe, hustle within my DNA. Sipping organic lemonade while I'm
The hustlers in my DNA sipping organic lemonade. I like that.
I'm headed to the bay. Just got a back rub with CBD. My shit be knotted up.
CBD back rub.
Then your shit gon' be all knotted up. I be slipping in the darkness. I've been drug free 10 years, but I wanna take that walker. Miss them orange and brown hairs. I miss smoking that Chewbacca. D&I start.
My man is talking about his issues. I respect that. Been sober 10 years, but there's things I want to do. I dig that.
All night chasing the MD with the taco. Daddy yelling was popping up. But responsibilities pushing me to new pedigrees. So I
responsibilities are pushing me to new pedigrees. That's hard.
Low frequencies ain't fucking with my energies. I'm with my dogs so much, y'all gon' fuck around and eat pedigree. What they telling me, I'm telling me I better be a motherfucking legend for the Better Beast ride. I came out that motherfucker, I ain't even much cry. I was loaded by the dog, I just adjusted to light.
I like what Guilty did right there. He kind of got in and got out. He said some things though, man. You know, he sounded like a person that's grappling with some things. You know, he's like, I've been sober, but I want to do this. This is making me feel like that. He's talking about some emotional things. I really like the beat backdrop. I thought the mix on your voice could have been better. It needed some darkening. It needed some underlining. It felt a little thin. It felt a little airy. When I think the content of that song there was so deep, and it was so like it was in from your gut. I felt it. Like there was a lot of things that I felt in that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna go 85 on that. I didn't think the mix on the vocals was as tight as it needed to be. I feel like you really need to go back and darken that, make it a little bit more painful, because some of the things you were saying were like really pain related. It felt like I could feel the struggle on that one. But that's a good way to start the project. I like the energy of the beat, and I'm guessing that sample was probably the Slippin' sample from DMX. I don't know. You gotta cue me in on that. But I like the song. I felt like it just needed to be mixed a little bit better. You needed to come a little bit more emotional on some of it, because it felt like it was emotional. So September 24th, 2182, the planet may be destroyed. Scientists predict on September 21st, 2182, an asteroid could hit the Earth with the force of 22 atomic bombs. That day, an asteroid named Bennu could hit the planet. Like I said, with the force of 22 atomic bombs. It's the same size as the Empire State Building. It swings closer to our planet every 6 years. So it's in our orbit. It's coming. It could end here. And somewhere in the multiverse, it's going to end there. And somewhere else in the multiverse, it's not going to end there. But the asteroid is having its closest encounter with the Earth 159 years from now. The odds of a catastrophic strike are 1 in 2,700. I got to tell you, that's not that high of an odd. I was kind of hoping when they said the strike, I was hoping 1 in like 3 billion. 1 in 2,700 is not that. If you told me today I had a chance of winning the lottery at 1 in 2,700, I'm going to play about $200 because those aren't bad odds. So NASA just launched a spacecraft to Bennu 7 years ago. So they launched it to Bennu 7 years ago to collect samples in case they have to do an Armageddon. If you haven't seen the movie Armageddon, Bruce Willis, dope soundtrack, go peep that. That's an old school 90s movie. But in case they need to go on the asteroid and destroy it, break it up before it can hit the Earth. So yeah, it's supposed to touch down in Utah. I live in Arizona, so that's not good for any descendants I may have in the Arizona area. Let's keep things rolling tonight, man. The next project we got right here is Alan Ward. Big shouts to Alan Ward. He does a very good campaign on the internet, sending out his work, because that's how I got it. Let's get into this joint right now. Let me go ahead and clean up some of my links real brief, like Save Me, Alan Ward. It's like a dance joint. I'm excited. It's with Orange Bloom.
Get the facelift, love the night job and hate the day shift. Don't want the smoke, but I love the fragrance. The J's lit, we can cut. I won't say shit, heard it all before, no need to pay list. Never been the guy to be up in the main pit.
Heard it all before, no need to playlist. He's got an Andre 3000 feel to him.
Well, let the bass hit, get the facelift. Love the night job and hate the day shift. Don't want the smoke.
Love the night job, hate the day shift.
J's lit, we can cut. I won't say shit, heard it all before.
He said, don't want the smoke, but I love the fragrance. He's rapping. That's why I said it's got this Andre 3000 feel to me.
Well, let Let the bass hit, get the facelift.
Let the bass hit.
Job and hate the day shift. Don't want the smoke, but I love the fragrance. The J's lit, we can cut. I won't say shit, heard it all before, no need to pay list. Never been the guy to be up in the main pics, and we all know who you wanna stay with. But I won't bring it up, out the gates first, you ain't really keeping up. Flipping rugs and the floor's rough, keep the dogs up. Roof, the pooch, loose, faded up, goose, the blues and red blue.
He said woof woof the poof poof. I don't know about that. I don't feel like we're trying that hard right here. I love the beginning of this though. It definitely has like this a little off base feel to it, and then you got some abstract thoughts coming from the homie. It's not bad, man.
Won't bring it up, out the gates first, you ain't really keeping up. Flipping rugs and the floor's rough, keep the dogs up. Roof, the pooch, loose, faded up, goose,
I don't know about that.
In the red shoes, need someone I can tell on my dead suit, but I'll spare you. Cause doctor, please come save me. Tell me why the world's so crazy. I can't spend no more time wasting. Feel like in someone and out. Cause when I'm talking about grinding a whole lot lately. No time to try and find my baby. Just bust mine and hope y'all pay me. Cause my options just.
Now, because of the resonance of the beat, I can't hear what you're saying as much, but it's definitely vibey. You know, I've been to a couple hipster type spots. If you ever go to like a hipster spot where folks wear like beanies and stuff, but you go at like 6, 7 o'clock when the sun is setting, sometimes they'll have a DJ set from somebody like this, and it's real vibey. You know, you enjoy it. You probably sipping an IPA or something, just kicking it. It's real laid back. It's got fall vibes to it. I actually don't mind this at all. I can find this. You know, this is actually a playlist consideration. It's different. You know what I mean? And it's just got kind of a stylistic enjoyability to it where you're just kind of like, this is cool. You know what I mean? I don't know that it has a moment for everyday use, but it definitely has a fall pumpkin spice kind of candle feel to it.
Roof, the pooch, loose, faded up, goose, the blues and red blue, stuff in the red shoes. Need someone I can tell on my dead suit, but I'll spare you. Cause doctor, please come save me. Tell me why the world's so crazy.
It's real easy.
No more time wasting. Feel like in someone and out. Cause when I'm talking about grinding a whole lot lately. No time to try and find my baby. Just bust mine and hope y'all pay me. Cause my options just running out. I'm trying to make it out.
It's got a ton of overhead on it. I love a good IPA. What up, Swish? IPAs are dope. I drink IPAs a lot too. I like the vibe of that, man. That's just a real cool, a real September, October, November. You might have like a nice brown jacket on or a scarf around your neck. You know what I mean? It's got the chill vibe to it. It's like you're standing next to one of them lanterns or one of them area warmer type things and just kicking it. I'm gonna go 90 on that. I enjoyed that more than I thought I would. The beat had a lot. That's big facts. Swish is making some astute observations. The beat did have a lot. It was kind of like, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. I was feeling it, man. Let's get into this Sampler's Platter too. Shouts to the homie Guilty, man. This album, I think, this project from the homie Guilty, I think is coming from the soul. Papa Stopper, the Sampler's Platter too. Guilty Conscious. My bad. I gotta put it on the main screen. Rookie mistake. Papa Stopper.
I'm trying to think of some cool shit to say, but I can't think of none right now.
I want to think of something cool to say.
But right now, I'm going to head this hoe.
Okay.
Even when I fucked up my re-up, nigga, I was still saying. I'm sorry, mama. Shit, fuck it, you know.
I can't stop. Even if I'm stopped, they gon' have to pop if they tryna pop and stop what I've been called since a snotty nose. Send my balloon like a snotty nose, tryna make me cold. Full bowls, full cups, any overflow. Breaking shit down with my folks, it's too much for me to hold. But in the pack, and I find it better if I roam alone. My business is my business, your business is for your nose. Got a 9-1 nose like Pinocchio. Press a button.
So I find it better if I roam alone. My business is my business, your business is for your nose. That's actually dope. The delivery on it wasn't as sharp as I would have liked. Guilty, I feel like this one is rushed. And I feel like I almost feel like you didn't write this to this beat. which is unfortunate because you're saying some things. That little 4-bar space of rhymes was dope right there.
I find it better if I roam alone. My business is my business, your business is for your nose.
That's dope.
I'm alone, nose like Pinocchio. Pressure bust pipes, heat the roads, now I'm fucking gone. Ride like a trailer home, ride low and ride slow. Gotta peep the whole scene, game is in my chromosome. I just put a quarter in the game, I got the whole
game is in my chromosomes. I like that.
Game is in my chromosome. I just put a quarter in the game, I got the whole road. Then I put 10 me and snacks 50 on the throat. Leveled up to make my primary fucking overgrown. My son turned 133 inches fucking overgrown. Now I wanna come.
That's deep for a parent like me. He said my son is turning 1, he's 33 inches, he's overgrown. That's dope.
Say the being by no fucking
What it is, my nigga, you hustling with your plan. What it is, my nigga, you gon' put your people on when you hit, my nigga. Keep your mind on your paper, fuck a bitch, my nigga.
I'm trying to get rich, my nigga.
Okay.
I got a lot of plans to do it big, my nigga. And watch your friends, they ain't shit, my nigga. Soon as you tell them you gon' get hit, my nigga.
Soon as you listen to them lames, you gon' get hit. Swish likes the laid back flow. Kind of offbeat. Yeah, it is kind of offbeat. I think he was rushing it. I feel like he was trying to push it more than he needed to. You know, it's like a point guard with a bad handle when he's dribbling too fast. It's like, bro, breathe. It's like early Russell Westbrook. I don't know if y'all watched Russell Westbrook early in his career for the NBA fans, but homie you like, bro, breathe, get off the crack, chill. You know what I mean? So he had that kind of approach to it. I'm gonna probably go 82 in that joint. I don't love the mixing on any of this. It all feels empty. It feels like you recorded it in like a kitchen. But you did have some bars. You're a good rapper, bro. I maintain that. Guilty is a solid rapper, a broken rap, and he's got some really good concepts in his music. You know, my business is my business. Your business is what your nose. That's dope, man. Let me show y'all this real quick. Big shouts to Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. I don't know if y'all know what's up with Coach Prime, but Deion Sanders, the former Cowboys great, the former Cincinnati Reds great. He's dope. I love him because he's positive. He doesn't even curse, man. He's got like a ministry. He feels kind of like a preacher. But at the practices, instead of having their last name on their practice jersey, he put their social media handles on their practice jersey. And I think that's fantastic. And I know some people gonna hate on it and be like, why would they do that? And it definitely looks super awkward if you look at it. Like, looking at it right now, it's awkward looking. But what it does for these kids is incredible because it allows these kids a chance to load their social media up with highlights. And and scouts from other schools watch people's practices. People show up for that. You know, like if you're playing Colorado, you're gonna show up at their practice. You may have somebody go out there to watch it because I don't know if y'all know NCAA is big business. It's huge business. So you may send a scout and you may see players that you can look for later. I think this is absolutely genius and I love it. Some people don't like Coach Prime for whatever reason. A lot of times when black folks do well, there's a reason not to like them. But I love Coach Prime and I love this. I think it's definitely, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. It's cringy. It is cringy. I'm an old head, man. I'm a millennial. I'm a great millennial. I'm an old millennial. This is cringy to me. My brother was Generation X and my folks were baby boomers. This is cringy to me. But I also think it's genius and game recognized game. Whenever I see intelligent, smart things, I acknowledge them. Because that's who I am. Let's get into this next one. Big shout out to my man Mookie the Monster. We go back a ways. Mookie, I hope you're doing well. I hope your life is good, bro. He sent me a couple joints to check out 2 months. That's the first one he sent me. Ooh. I like that. I like that.
Too much weight on my shoulders. I need to do something.
Okay.
Why it's so hard to find a solution? Man, I should've got out, wish I knew. Cause it's too much, yeah, too much weight on my shoulders, I need to do something. Why it's so hard to find a solution? Man, I should've got out, wish I knew. Cause it's too much, yeah, too much shit on my mind. I ain't got time, how did I get this way? Lying when I said that I'm fine. Ain't shit changed, same shit, different day. I ain't even tryna get sad, I'm on my grind, doing this shit my way. You can get left.
That show, what up, boy?
Side a nigga, you in my way. Stressed out.
So he's got a country kind of feel going right here. Shouts to the homie Mookie. This is very like country Nelly Georgia Line-ish. Do something. I like that, man. You got a good melody going. This is kind of hard, bro.
Cause it's too much, yeah, too much. Weight on my shoulders, I need to do. Why it's so hard to find a solution? Man, I should've shut out, wish I knew. Cause it's too much, yeah, too much shit on my mind. I ain't got time. How did I get this way? Lying when I said that I'm fine. Ain't shit changed, same shit, different day. I ain't even tryna get signed. I'm on my grind, doing this shit my way. You can get left behind, be on my side, a nigga, you in my way. Stressed out, how they don't know, I'm the best out. Yeah, step with my head high and my chest out. Yeah.
So he's creating a vibiness with just doing some simple things. That's beautiful right there. And then he's just throwing in these little vocal cues that aren't actually complex, but they just sauce the song of yeah. You're doing a lot of smart things on this joint, Mookie.
All the negativity get kept out. Yeah, get out. Before you hit me with another letdown. Yeah. Enough as it is, I don't need your extra stress. And Lord, if you will, I can use the extra strength. I know the pain ain't gonna last forever, but I really got
it's good.
It's getting to be too much.
Yeah.
So does I need to do why it's so hard to find the sun?
Yeah, man.
Man, I should've got out, wish I knew.
Shouts to the homie Mookie. This is dope.
Too much, yeah, too much. Weight on my shoulders, I need to do something. Why it's find the sun? Man, I should've got out, wish I knew. Cause it's too much, yeah. Wake up to the same shit, something gotta shake. Wake up the weed into my spliff, I just gotta blaze. Waiting on, I'm just taking off in the outer space. Hating on your new baby song, bitch, get out my face.
Okay, so normally I would almost be done with this song, but you're bringing it back. You're bringing it back really well. Because this song, I don't think this is a third verse, but it feels like a third verse. The song feels, because the song is a little heavier. Because you go so heavy on the it kind of has a lot to it early on. So for me, I'm almost done with it, but you brought it back. I mean, we're only at 145. I find my exhaustion comes around the 2-minute mark, but you're still keeping me interested with this. This is a good song, bro.
Wake up to the same shit, something gotta shake.
I like that.
Into my split.
How many days you woke up, wake up to the same ish, something has to change? How often is that happening? I wake up like that some days. God, I gotta do something different. That's dope.
I just gotta blaze. Waiting on, I'm just taking off in the outer space. Hating on your new favorite song, bitch, get out my face. Everybody think I own something, won't get that from me. All these niggas want me on they songs, you can't get that for free. Every single track that Mookie on is a masterpiece. All these niggas out here Mookie clones, but they can't be me. Going through enough as it is, I don't need your extra stress. And Lord, if you will, I can use the extra strength. I know the pain ain't gonna last forever, but
this is dope.
I gotta tell you, it's getting to be too much. Weight on my shoulders, I need to do something.
I like this.
It's so hard to find a solution. Man, I should've got out, wish I knew. Cause it's too much, yeah.
That's the homie Mookie, man.
Weight on my shoulders, I need to do something. Why it's so hard to find a solution? Man, I should've got out, wish I knew. Cause it's too much, yeah.
That right there is the homie Mookie the Monster. That's too much. That's a dope song. But shouts to Mookie, man. I've known Mookie a minute, man. And I think he makes all his songs on his phone. Which if you made that on your phone, that's ridiculous. You need a record deal yesterday. I don't know if you still doing that, but I know when we were in each other's atmosphere, so to speak, I know you were doing that. That's a hard song. I'm actually gonna go 96. I gotta one up my man Switch like the Price is Right real quick. But it's a great song. Now it is a little long for me because I think it has a lot of weight to it. It feels a little heavier. You know, that would be a great song to finish the set when you're working out for me. Like it has an emotionalness of pulling on it where it feels like you're sad in it. And some of the stuff you saying, I mean, I wake up, I gotta find a change. Like that's some real, to say that in a song, I gotta wake up and find a change. Like you're actually, you either have struggled with something or you're struggling with something. So that's fantastic. I'm going 96. Drop your scores right there. My man Mookie the Monster. That's hard right there. That's too much. I am thoroughly impressed, my man. Thoroughly impressed. Great song. Let's get into this next one. Samples, Platter, Guilty Conscience. This name of this joint right here. Top Dog, Guilty Conscious. I gotta get his name right. I didn't close the joint. I gotta bring it back up here real quick. Here we go. Top Dog.
Get learning that fits your schedule. For a career that fits your life.
Ooh. Great sample.
This is it, money.
Win some or lose some, I'm still a top dog. I'ma go down swinging with my back against the wall. Picture life as a dream and I'm just staying through the fall. I can't stop now, gotta make my mama proud. I seen the game for what it is, I paid attention and I listen. Only time I'm hit with numbers, they be long like a sentence. I will never put myself in situations that will make me a victim. I'm just right by 10 love.
I would never put myself in situations that would make me a victim. That's hard. Sometimes some really great bars get dropped and people just miss it. Like that's a hard thing to say. I'm never gonna let you make me a victim. That's a hard line right there, man.
I will never put myself in situations that will make me a victim. I'm just right by 10 love. I gotta make my mama proud. Know a lot of eyes been watching me right now, so I gotta hold it down. Gotta keep my feet in bounds. Send my thoughts to the cloud.
Keep my feet in bounds.
I gotta keep it together. Been through the storm and rainy weather. Mama told me don't forget your umbrella. Yeah, yeah. They can't walk a mile up in my shoes now. I put myself last when every day I had to choose, yeah. Gotta hustle, ain't no way around. They try to bring me down when I was stuck up in that house.
I love that sample, man.
They ask me why I speak like this, I tell them that I'm scarred. They don't know I had it hard. I be talking to my God. The hustle. Win some or lose some, I'm still a top dog. I'ma go down swinging with my back against the.
So when you have the Tupac sample come in more clearly, because you took two parts of the beat and you sampled them in different spots, and when you bring back the intro to the song, it's awkward. It's awkward when it goes from that being the hook to you using the second part of the beat as the main part. That's a little awkward to me. I don't love that.
Wow, picture life as a dream and I'm just staying through the fall. I can't stop now, gotta make my mama proud. I seen the game for what it is, I paid attention and I listen. Only time I'm hit with numbers, they be long like a sentence. I will never put myself in situations that would make me a victim.
It all started from just mowing grass, hitting licks just to save for J's, and press the hoes in the arcade.
He said impressing hoes in the arcade.
And then my hustle changed. I step in boots to get the loot from the bottom like roots. I vow to remain, yes, true to the game.
I love the rapping right here.
Stormy nights, it can be warm, but it's.
I love the rapping right here because everything is landing cleanly. Your delivery here is really sharp, and you're not doing anything outside the box. You're landing every line on a rhyme, which is always helpful. If you can land on a rhyme most of the time, your bars will go over better.
To the game, in my pen it's the flame. And stormy nights it can be warm, but it's cold for a bang. It's true what they say, if you got nothing to live for, then you'll die for anything. Let it marinate, I switch it up to make a way. Now I'm living like I'm supposed to and spilling blood on these tapes.
That was a good transition. I didn't like it when you transitioned into the hook. Putting a hook on that part I didn't like. But continuing your verse right there is smooth.
Let it marinate, I switch it up to make a way. Now I'm living like I'm supposed to and spilling blood on these tapes. My grind is matching with a Hemi, so I'm just running my race.
My grind is matching with a Hemi.
Still stuck in my ways, no, I'm saying. No, I'm saying.
Guilty. Win some or lose some, I'm still a top dog. I'ma go down swinging with my back against the wall. Picture life as a dream and I'm just staying through the fall. I can't stop now, gotta make my mama proud. I paid attention and I listen. Only time I'm hit with numbers, they be long like a sentence. I will never put myself in situations that will make me a victim. I'm just right by 10 love.
That right there was Top Dog, Guilty Conscience. The song is a little up and down because, like I said, I didn't like where you put the hook on the top part of the beat. I didn't love that, but I love the transition in that second verse where you moved from the one part of the beat to the other. It was real smooth. I like the hook. I like what you were talking about. I think I would probably go about an 86 on that. Had a lot of things about it I liked. I probably wouldn't get through all 3 minutes of it. I probably would have changed the track honestly at about 90 seconds to a minute 45-ish. But I definitely like what you were talking about. I like the mixing on that sounded better than anything else on the project so far. I'm gonna go 87 on that one. I don't know if y'all saw in the past week, man, the MGM breach. I should have spoke on this last week. I forgot to play the video. This was crazy, man. This was absolutely
Vegas is still
crazy.
under a cyber attack. This is day 3. Here is everything that's not being reported.
So this is 10 days ago.
This is the wildest update yet, so listen to the end. Thanks to the power of social media, with both employees and guests sharing information, the word is spreading. All MGM resort properties are being held ransom by a group of cyber attackers. Pause to read some of the shared information, but the most important leaks to come out have been from Caesars Entertainment employees who said they were hacked in the last couple of weeks, and that Caesars paid the hackers off. And just hours after being posted, it was confirmed that Caesars did pay off hackers. Currently at all MGM properties, systems are still down. Guests are reporting odd charges on their credit cards, some elevators are down, all the phones are down, and in technology-based rooms, guests can't turn off lights or close the drapes. MGM has confirmed that they will pay their employees on time, but otherwise very little is being said. I'll share the information that's being given to me in the comments, and make sure to follow me for all the Vegas.
This is crazy, man. And I've always known that this is going to happen. Eventually, AI is going to get out of control, or the hackers are going to get out of control, and they're going to shut down the government. That's where this whole thing is going, all right? But this is just insanity. They can't close the drapes in their room. They can't turn off the lights in their room. People can't get paid. People couldn't use the elevators. I mean, they literally stopped everything at these hotels. And what's crazier is Caesars is paying them off, which means that they can't find a way to fix it. They're paying the hackers because they don't have anything else they can do. I'm never going to lead my kids in the wrong direction, but part of me does want to think like, hey, maybe you should be a hacker. I mean, to think you could get these people to pay you $15 million, and what's to stop you from coming back 3 months later? You could come back, a year later and ask for 15 more. I mean, it's wild, man. It is wild. And what makes it even worse is that no one, they didn't tell anybody. Caesars paid off the hackers and didn't tell anybody. Absolutely insane. The world is a great place because of technology, but man, oh man, we're gonna find out what kind of other implications being such a technological planet will have. Let's get to this next one. Big shouts to Mookie. He sent a couple of them. The first one was fire. Shouts to that one. That one was the Too Much joint was crazy. This is the second submission from our man Mookie the Monster, Making a Friend.
Yeah. That shit's like. Alright, hold on.
I'm out here making this money, I don't give a fuck about making a friend. Long as I'm making these ends meet, I'ma go ahead and keep making these ends. Shit out here getting too real for me, I don't have the time to sit and pretend. The people that cross me gon' wait until it's too late for them to make.
No, we gotta bring this one back.
Hey, hold up, bitch, you got me.
Hey, Mookie, we gotta work, bro. You doing some things. Wow.
Yeah.
Big shouts to the bro, Mookie. Good lord.
That shit's like. Alright, hold on.
I'm out here making this money, I don't give a fuck about making a friend.
Okay.
Long as I'm making these ends meet, I'ma go ahead and keep making these ends. Shit out here getting too real for me, I don't have the time to sit and pretend. The people that cross me gon' wait until it's too late for them to make amends. Shut up, I'm trying to vent. Hold up, bitch, you got me bent. Niggas out here trying to end me, but try as they might, they ain't even a dent. I always swing for the fence. I might just swing me a Benz. I might just have to go psycho on niggas that end up in jail once again. That in my pocket's the only thing that even get a nigga out the bed. Fuck, I look like doing anything that.
I gotta give you a lot of credit too, Mookie. All of this stuff that you're saying, there's so much urgency on this. One thing I think is really hard to capture, I talk a lot about this for people that come through the stream regularly. Urgency is huge. You have to be urgent. If you're not urgent, I mean, that's on the football field, that's on the basketball court, that's in a classroom. if you live in an urgent mindset, you're probably gonna be an a-hole. But the other side of that is you get a lot more done, and you get to things faster because people that are in a rush don't have time. And if you're listening to something that feels urgent, you listen harder. If an alarm comes off and says, "Hey, you got to get out of this place in 2 minutes," your brain is gonna listen to that more. So the urgency that you're coming with on this Mookie is real dope.
Niggas out here tryna end me, but try as they might, they ain't leaving a dent. I always swing for the fence. I might just swing me a Benz. I might just have to go psycho on niggas and end up in jail once again. Pat in my pocket's the only thing that even get a nigga out the bed. Fuck, I look like doing anything that ain't finna make me no bread. I'm about to say this shit once, so please do not ask me to say it again. If it ain't making no dollars, then I'm pretty sure it ain't making no sense. I just do not have the time to be out here just letting my shit go to waste. I'm moving my pace, I treat this shit like it's a race. Gun on my waist.
All right, so we need a hook or something else, or we need another rapper, because you've gone at the same cadence for the entire track so far. So now we're a minute into the song, and you've given us nothing different. So that was one thing I really liked about the previous joint. I think it was called let me scroll up real quick. The previous joint, you did a lot of things on Too Much that really brought the listener back. You had a lot of little catchy things you did vocally, and some of it wasn't even complex. But on this one, you're giving the same. So now you gotta change that. So let's see what happens.
My face, before you make me catch a case, man, watch what you say. Funny how the niggas riding the bench, the ones that always wanna play. I ain't never touched blues, but a nigga always gotta keep a tray. That's cause I'm eating good, and you know I gotta keep a couple plates. Eating pussy or a fucking steak, and they both great, cause they grade A. What your ass gotta say, not a damn thing, have a great day.
Have a great day.
Talking about getting paid. I want me a house by the lake. I want it right now. I ain't trying to wait. You want to talk, but I do displays. Thanking the Lord for another day.
You want to talk, but I do displays. I like that.
Shout out to my nigga Jake. He be on point, no mistake. He be on point every day. He got the juice like I pour up the drink. And run up the thing. We be like, fuck what you think. We finna climb up the ranks and blow up the bank. Bitch, I'm just keeping it.
Blow up the bank.
Only give me more fuel in the tank. Foot on their neck, got them choking. I'm in the slot like a token. Soon as
I'm in the slot like a token. That's hard.
Smoking, but now you should know I'm not joking.
Lyrically, you doing the damn thing, bro.
I'm sick with it, but I do not see myself needing a potion. I'm keeping it focused. The money's the motive, you already noticed. The beast has awoken. I'm so put together, I cannot be broken. It's already spoken. It is what it is, I know I've been chosen. My future is golden. Bet they gon' wait till I'm dead to give me my roses. They wiping their noses. I'm too busy working, I ain't even noticed. I think I'm the coldest, cause I am the only one keeping me frozen. And niggas is dozing. They sleeping on me like a nigga ain't flowing. But fuck it, we rolling. Cause I can already see where this shit going.
So I would just say use your vocals. In the middle of that track, I needed something to change. You could have even done like, it didn't have to be a huge thing. It could have been 8 bars of a little just of your vocalization, just using the nice sound that you have in your voice and doing something a little slower. Cause you do everything. My man Don Monteez is in his side who can salute, man. Right? You tell my man I said what's up. So you needed some variation. But lyrically, you were sharp, bro. Your lyrics across both of these tracks have been fantastic. But yeah, you need to make some space in there. You know, a little something. And I think you have a great singing voice, so utilize that. Or just get another rapper to come in. That would have been a great song to do a back and forth in. You say something, and then you have, you know, you do 4 bars, he does 4 bars. You do, and me and you could do something like that. I'm very impressed with your music, man. You're still making music at a high level. We need to probably collab on some things. But you definitely could have had a rapper to go back and forth with that would have made that more entertaining. It just lost some of the entertainment value toward the back half. I would probably go 86 though, because I would listen to that again. So you get some points for that. Maybe 87. I'll go 87 because I would listen to that again, and it was kind of a rider song. It made you feel tough riding around at night to that. You feel like, what's up? What you trying to do? You know what I mean? It makes you have that energy. And you had some slick bars in there. So I'm going to go 87, but I definitely thought it was, you know, the core of it was a little monotonous because it got a little long-winded. But I definitely liked it. Big shouts down my tees. How you doing, bro? I hope I can have the chance to help you out with your new project or whatever rollout you're trying to do. I'd love to be a part of that, help you out. Bash Shaw, I got your track coming up here soon. It's gonna be an early night tonight for the stream, man. It's gonna be about an hour, maybe hour 20. I got about 4 or 5 songs coming up to end the night, more stories. I thought this was interesting. So Meek Mill is facing backlash from fans after trying to bargain with a small business owner. And I don't think he did anything wrong here. I think this is a case of like being a business person. I thought this was kind of corny that people were judging him. Let's check it out, see what he said. Oh, I got no sound on it. I should have checked this earlier. So basically, Meek Mill and his associates. Now, Meek Mill is a millionaire. He's got money. And he's asking the guy, hey, if I buy, a big enough amount of, it looks like they're in a smoke shop. If I buy enough, will you hook me up with something? Now I didn't grow up in the hood, but I'm very hood adjacent. A lot of my family lived in the hood, and we had some spots around the crib that were hood-ish. So I have some of that knowledge. I'm not gonna act like I'm pulling out things and that. That's not me. But at the same time, like I know how to operate in that environment. So typically if you go places, especially corner stores, mom and pop shops, they typically will do deals with you. We had a shop back when I was a kid called AJ Sportswear in Bolingbrook. Shouts to Bolingbrook. And you could go there and it would be a hustle. Like, hey, if I buy 3 pair of jeans, let me get it for 90. You know what I'm saying? Where maybe originally it's 120, but you talking to the dude who owns the shop. Yo, if I get these 3, can you hook me up for 90? Or, you bargain a little bit. So Meek Mill is obviously from the hood, right? And that's what you do. If I hook you up, will you hook me up? If I'm a returning customer and I purchase a lot, and that's just kind of business. It's called bulk discounting. I mean, that's actually like a real life white America thing. Typically if you buy more at once, you get a bulk discount. That's not a crazy thing. So coming at Meek for asking for a discount if he buys a lot is not. You people don't have good business sense if you think he did something wrong there. If he's spending $600, if he's spending $200 and he wants to give $50 worth of something else, the owner should think about that. Meek Mill's a celebrity. Yeah, maybe you want to hook him up. I don't know. I don't find nothing wrong with this. I thought it was kind of wild that people had a problem with this, but what do I know? I'm just some dude on the internet. Let's get to this next one, man. Guilty Conscience. Big shots to the man Mookie. Great songs tonight. Guilty Conscience. From Ma. This is an interlude. Let's get into it. Let's check it out. We got the ad. I can't do nothing about it. Shouts to Jadora and Laura. Jadora. Oh, that's Dior. Jadora, Dior. I need a check, Dior.
Hey, baby. I was just calling to tell you I love you and to check on you, see how you were doing. We've been working so much. And I was calling to wish you a happy Father's Day. Just think, in a couple of years, your son will be calling you saying, Happy Father's Day, Daddy.
Yeah, that's dope.
I love you very much. I just want you to know that I am so very proud.
This is hard, man.
You are really making things happen. You have a beautiful family.
Most rappers share girlfriend mad voicemails, and they share things of like accomplishments, like a chick saying, you beat it up, this and that. He's sharing his mom telling him he's raising a family the right way. That's hard, man. This is the biggest flex ever right here.
In a couple of years, your son will be calling you saying, Happy Father's Day, Daddy. You getting old. I love you very much. I just want you to know that I am so very proud of you. You are really making things happen. You have a beautiful family.
That's dope, man.
And
that's hard right there, man.
I can't thank you enough for listening to me, first of all, and then growing up and doing it the right way. Okay? All right. I love you so much. I miss y'all. And give my much Chi all the kisses. And give Ashley all the kisses. And I will talk to you guys later.
Shouts to Guilty for this one, man. That's hard, man. Shouts to Guilty for doing that, man. That's dope, man. I salute you for that, my brother. Because like I said, most of those type of interludes are dudes talking about their sexual conquest and things of that nature. You got your mom out there bragging about her son. That's hard, man. Big shouts to the man Guilty. Let's get into this next one. Big shouts to my man Rudy Ace 2 Owens. I talked about Rudy Ace 2 Owens before. If you need some representation for your music, for your art, for your artistry, you need to holla at the homie Rudy Ace 2 Owens. Pro Fresh publicity. What they do is dope, man. I wish we had something like that in Arizona. Maybe me and H2O's need to figure that out, because I think we could definitely utilize what he does out here in the Southwest. Let's get into him right now. John Apocalypse and Kema? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Y'all might have to fix me up on that. 23 till infinity. Big shouts John Apocalypse. Kema, what's happening? Ooh, classic beat though.
The homie Kema came through. Always.
John Apocalypse, so that's a whole crew, okay.
What do you do? Come on now.
It's a whole gang right there.
We thought we'd pay homage like this. Got a text from Kema, hit the antenna, said he want John Apocalypse to get up on a tema.
Okay.
Less sin pena.
Say less.
My ninjas bring candela all over these Mamayana.
Okay.
Open the 7 pillars, scope and wisdom, find, understand, implement it, live it, we build skill, then manifest it, we be chillin', Mike and beat killing.
XLR villain, rooting at the edge of a building, world in my palm, drop bars like bombs, my songs are like Psalms, 20 plus Trinity, building till infinity, clear the vicinity.
Clear the vicinity.
Baby, I'm a threat to this. I bring the fire, the gasoline, I'm flinging flaming agencies. Coming at me is a mistake, and you will see.
Try to beat the find a father to some seats. I grab the mic and just release.
Okay.
When the shit get deep, time to play for keeps. When the body start to reap, once it's getting weak.
So this is a 5-minute song. That's crazy. I gotta tell you, that's crazy. But what I already liked is that you guys are coming in pretty quickly. You know, it's not even 8 bars, and it's like 6. You guys are coming in, and I like that. That keeps the track fresh, and y'all are laying in there real nice. You know, the mix on this is pretty good.
No, none, the rap show, gun, the soul scum. Apocalypse chosen, leaving them frozen. Pay me now, no contract. I buy back with skill. This is how we drill. This is how we build the 23 still. This is how we build the 23.
I like the video.
This is how we build the 23 still. This is how we build in 23 still.
My rap skills bring him hell. Blend the fool's brain, then I turn it into jail. And smother verses with the bliss in the mist. Wrecking the rhythm, Paul's face is gone. Everybody go and sing along.
Think fast, todo lo que importa aquí es a cash. Balance of self and society. In comfort with dissonance. Consciousness and titty pics. Is this our residence? Chrome City citizens.
Cortex limitless.
I love the group talk. Balance of his innocence. I love that. Like that's something I actually literally thought about 2 days ago. I was like, I miss the chorus of voices on hip hop songs. You just don't get that anymore at all. Where you have like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dudes all yelling at once on a track. The sound of that is just brilliant, man. I like that.
Yes, a cash, balance of self and society. In comfort with dissonance, consciousness and titty pics. Is this our residence? Chrome City citizens.
Cortex limitless. Cortez hit the bricks, starting fires every time the pencil flicks. Since 93.
I like this, man.
Schooling. If you ain't on second half on a Tuesday, what you doing?
Oh, okay. 305 beatbox.
That's what we doing. My energy ever moving. Infinity, I'm pursuing the greatness forever brewing now.
Fresh is why we stepping like some giants, setting off the science, firing the non-compliant.
We hitting them with the signs. The kaiju inside me finally. We ready to start riding Miami, so don't you try it.
Microphone titans with the nuclear spill. Need more than permits to build.
Y'all are coming every 4 bars. That's cool that y'all are switching up the artist every 4 bars. That's hard, man.
Yeah, this is how we build from 23 still.
This is how we build in 23 still.
Yo, this is how we build from 23 still.
Yo, this is how we build in 23 still.
Yo, this is how we build in 23 still.
This is how we build in 23 still.
Yo, this is how we build in 23 still.
Yeah, this is how we build.
This is some early hip hop. This is some early hip hop right here, man. This is like when hip hop was emerging. I love this, man. This is like call back to the roots. This is dope.
Up to the mountaintop, release hip hop from the clutches of the dragon spazzing when the kick drops. Sell it when I mix spots, I wrist spots and flip flops. Break it to the core, keep it moving and never pit stop. Record this on your TikTok, countertops, get knocked in pocket about the lift off. I'm off of this rock. I said, peace out to Gaia. I'm going on my quest in the
peace out to Gaia.
Raw and fresh.
That's hard.
Fresh and all, smoke gas, no ethanol. Leave us off the unconscious. Sodium pentothal, administered through an intravenous.
Sodium pentothal.
Spontaneous sick like this.
So many freestyles, so much inspiration. The blunt rotation is A+ and I'm acing. Face it, anything can happen.
A+ and I'm acing.
Don't push us past starvation. All day, live and let live, that's the calm way. Yo, my manifesto and prestos, that's backwards batting practice. OPO, these actors,
spirit of.
So I will say 5 minutes is too long for any song in 2023. It is, but I love that you guys kept it pretty. You kept it pretty short. You didn't give anybody like super expansive, and that allows you to listen longer. I've been engaged this whole time, and I'm not a dude that listens that deeply in the track. You get me past 3 minutes, I'm usually out, but I'm still into this joint.
Lifted, truth sifted, these be jewels on flow, sip them, internalize and get wise, avoid the fall, seek truth and build. We live in proof from now until.
This is how we build from 23 till.
This is how we chill when 23 till.
This is how we build in 23 still.
This is how we skill from 23 until.
This is how we build from 23 till.
This is how we build in 23 till.
Yeah, this is how we.
This is dope, man.
This is how we skill from 23 till.
23 till.
John Apocalypse. Come on.
Go farm, you know that they kill it.
Watch wolves, you know that they kill it.
35, you know they might kill it.
Barcodes, you know that they kill it.
La Plancha, you know that they kill it.
Yo, Bit Break, you know that we.
John Apocalypse, you see how we building.
This is how we build the 23 still.
What hieroglyph?
23 still. I like that, man. I like that. I like that a lot. You know, classic feel to it. Definitely the Tribe Called Quest feel to it. Definitely the energy of what hip hop is, the soul of hip hop. I think like that's hard, man. And everybody won't like it. The new kids won't like it. The new kids won't like it. I love it though. I'm gonna go 91 on that joint. It was too long for me. It was too long. Maybe 92 on that joint. But it's a great song, man. This is how we build the 23 still. That's gonna be stuck in my head. You got the earworm there. I love the video, the personality you guys showed. Just classic hip hop vibes right there, man. I'm really impressed. Big shouts to the homie Rudy H2 Owens, man. John Apocalypse came on. Dope, man. I really enjoyed that, man. That was a good set. I normally don't like the 5-minute cuts, man. Y'all know how I get down with that, but that was hard. Let's get back into the samples. Platter 2, Guilty Conscience.
Motorcycle Mechanics Institute.
Name of this joint right here.
Your career should be something you're passionate about.
It's our song.
Me and Bandit, we are army.
It's for you, baby.
I just need something I can skate on. Feet so 5, fuck around, put a steak on. Ride around town, and you know what I'ma play on. I'm a lone wolf, but I ain't nothing you should prey on. Real niggas know me when I'm stepping in the party, but I hardly go to parties. Rather sit at home and role play Ken and Barbie.
Role play Ken and Barbie.
Yeah, I done came a long way, I got my dollars up now. I done came a long way, I got my product out now. When you hustle like I hustle, you can fuck with a child. My mama asked for something, I ain't got it, I'ma buy house. Swear I ain't felt like this in a long while. Gained a little weight, but I'm trimming up a little bit. I don't give a fuck shit, not even a little bit. Be the guilty nigga, period, like in the sentences.
Free my brother died.
Period, in the sentence.
I done been with women in it, felt like a citizen. I knew the love was fake, I played the game cause I'm a gremlin. No suit and tie, you can find me where the business is.
Word on the street, that boy guilty, known to handle his. Seeing shit clearer than a motherfucking camel in. Mixing on my shit like agitators or a combo meal. Doing what I'm doing, no more thing about how they
the rapping you're doing again. I feel like on this project, the last couple of joints, you've been trying to force yourself over these faster beats. I don't love that. I think you got to find beats that you sit on more comfortably. This feels like you're trying to catch up to it a little bit.
Ain't by me no more, I got a family that I spend for. Will a fortune spend, ho? That's how it is, bro.
Ain't by me no more, I got a family that I spend for. Will a fortune spend, ho? That's how it is, bro.
And I don't really love the beat.
Like a skate on. Feet so 5, fuck around, put a steak on.
Ride around town, and you know what I'ma play on.
I'm a lone wolf, but I ain't nothing you should play on.
I don't give a fuck shit, not even a little bit. Be the guilty nigga, period, like in the sentences.
Yeah, I don't love this one.
In a motherfucking camel in.
Word on the street, that boy guilty, known to handle here.
Don't love this one, Guilty. You know, the bass line is a little too banging for what you were trying to do, and I feel like you're trying to catch up to it most of it. I didn't love the beat anyway. It was kind of like a house, like some house music, like a house kind of feeling to it, which I don't think You know, house music for me is just like repeating things, like drop that back, drop that back, drop that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like it just has like a kind of repetitious feel to it. And you were trying to rap, and it felt a little too quick. It kind of had a go-go feel. I feel like Wale would have done okay on a beat like that, because that's how his roots were. But that felt a little out of pocket for you. I'm gonna go 80 on that joint. Let's jump into the next one, man. Keep us out. Code Red America and the homie Deshaun Elviano. Big shouts to the homie, man. Miami 305, the gang out there. Everybody going crazy. Let's check this out. Keep us out. Code Red America, Deshaun Elviano.
Yeah. Code Red America. Y Deshaun Elviano.
Deshaun Elviano.
Coming for you. You can't keep us out. No, you can't keep us out. Keep us out. You can't keep us out. Yeah. Keep us out. You can't keep us out. Yeah. Keep us out. You can't keep us out. Code Red and Villiano, yo, the heat is out. You know you wildin' out, acting with the envy. When I needed help, you didn't give a penny. You only acted there when I was there for you. Always absent, was never part of the crew.
I'm in my own lane, esa es mi actitud. Dominando el game, they hate my hustle too. The heat is on the marcha, like Butler en la cancha. Después de que lo noqueo, no le doy revancha.
I like that.
Otro golpe al bando.
So your Spanish rapping definitely sounds better than the. I think you could have done the whole verse in Spanish, because the beginning of it sounded a little stale. It just didn't sound. It just didn't pop, and the vocals were dry. It didn't sound like they were treated at all. It was like you did anything to them. I didn't love that, but when you started rapping in Spanish, it sounded better.
You can't keep us out. Code Red and Villiano, yo, the heat is out. You know you wildin' out, acting with the envy. When I needed help, you didn't give a penny. You only acted there when I was there for you. Always absent, was never part of the crew.
I'm in my own lane, esa es mi actitud. Dominando el game, they hate my hustle too. The heat is on the marcha, like Butler en la cancha. Después de que lo noqueo, revancha. Andamos anotando, otro golpe al bando. Los haters bravos.
See, I hear you double these vocals right here.
This is that real rap, overlap, leave them flat. We got it like that, we hit them right back. Keep us out, you can't keep us out.
The hook is a little slow. The hook drags a lot.
Yeah, keep us out, you can't keep us out. Code Red and Villiano, yo, the heat is out.
This beat legitimately sounds like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game I used to play. Like, this beat is terrible.
Ey, no pueden con mi lucha, los falsos claro abundan. I do it for the city, de eso no hay duda. Mientras que ellos se copian de la copia, yo ando con el code recibiéndole la sopa.
Never been the fam, jealous of the man. We can all leech stupid, get with the plan. But I don't care, cause all you fools are watching me now. Got Villiano in the stew, here comes the beat down.
Andamos anotando, otro golpe al bando. Los haters bravos porque no pueden igualarnos.
This is that real rap, overlap, leave them flat. We got it like that, we hit them right back. Keep us out, you can't keep us out. Yeah, keep us out, you can't keep us out. Yeah, keep us out, you can't keep us out. Code Red and Villiano, yo, the heat is out. All these cliques favoring they friends, bunch of hoes. Keep the game the same till the end, they never grow.
It's all the same woes.
I'm gonna move on from this, Villiano. You know I rock with your music, and I love a lot of what you do. I'm not feeling this one, man. I feel like the beat was very plain and kind of boring. It felt like an 80s beat. Keep us out, they can't keep us out. The pacing of that hook just didn't feel energetic at all. It just felt so slow and dragging. I love when you go back and forth from English to Spanish, and the Spanish sounded good on this, but the beat is not interesting enough to keep anybody's attention. I just feel like it doesn't have enough depth to it. It was too basic. It felt like something you make on a Casio keyboard. It just didn't have a lot of depth. Let's get into this next one from the homie Bashaw. Big shouts to Bashaw. He's been cooking up some songs with 2 female artists from Louisiana. He made the beat, mixed the vocals, and rapped on the 3rd verse. Just dropped on Valentine's Day. We went for a mainstream pop club R&B vibe. Big shouts to Bashaw. Been a while, man. Glad to have you back. Let's check it out.
I overloaded him up. Baby, when you in that 2-piece, it make me too weak. Double time, nutty buddy, back to back. front to back. Kiki loving melting, ain't no wax up on my back. Hold up, body, silver Versace. There's a meeting in my bedroom. Category nasty, naughty. I told you that's submission seduction.
Bash, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't like her as a vocalist, and I don't like the songwriting. The back-to-back double nutty buddy, I didn't like that. And then there's a meeting in my bedroom. Category naughty, nasty. That what is she talking about, man? That's not. I don't like how the song is written so far, and I don't love her vocals yet.
It turns me on. Body, silver Versace. Nasty, naughty. Exquisite taste for rain on me. Where you are to rain on me.
Yeah, I don't think she's the best. I think you had to do a lot auto-tune wise. I don't think she's the best vocalist.
Taste rain on me. Where you out to rain on me. For me. Foreplay. Kiss. Down there. Lick. Upstairs. Quick.
How about you? How about you?
Foreplay. Kiss. Down there. Lick. Upstairs. Quick. Make it.
I wanna short it like Doja Cat. Fucking let mama not holding back.
Okay.
Body you gotta acknowledge your presence. Beauty and wisdom is the essence. You freak.
Okay, so the songwriting is already improving. The vocal, everything about this second artist is improved immensely immediately.
Fucking let mama not holding back. Body you gotta acknowledge your presence. Beauty and wisdom is the essence.
Okay.
You freaking ridiculous, baby, come fuck. LED lights steady glowing us up.
Okay.
Falling dimensions will flicking my tongue. A wall against who shit I already want.
Okay.
Ooh. Give it back. How you get a hold of my heart like that? Concentrated, but I feel it black. It's filled with black. If you can understand, you done fell for a trap. You done fell. Alexa.
I don't know what none of that meant. I didn't like that part. Those little 4 bars in there, I didn't need that at all.
Me, you fine as fuck. Honey, I swear I got the Midas touch. You can come fuck with me, baby.
I like this though.
They not comparing the slightest much. Look in my eyes and say that you love it. Them bitches discussion, it ain't about nothing. That girl, what it do? Stop playing, let's go to the room.
The songwriting on this feels rushed. It feels like they were just trying to finish it instead of really thinking it through.
It's me and you, I'm saying.
Kiss.
I hate this part.
Lick. Upstairs. Quick.
Terrible.
Foreplay.
Terrible. I don't like this part.
Upstairs. Quick.
Let's see what you got, Bash Up.
New chick, hit my phone, she want it. I see by the look in her eyes, she really just tryna be mine.
Okay.
Body is so Versace, she nasty, naughty. I'ma dive and drown in your tsunami, the way you want me.
Not bad, good visual.
All night you know I'm down. Love got me so lost, undress you slow, yeah. Yeah, my side chick won't find out. Bitches pull up, make love till the sun's up. Yeah, yeah.
Your part was decent, Bash Up.
She took my heart and I fell for a trap. Yeah, 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 yeah. Off my mind, yeah, we can't go back.
Foreplay.
That wasn't bad right there. That's Bash Up right there. Young Giga, J Humble the Kid. I think Young Giga was the first artist. I didn't like her at all. Her vocals were terrible. The songwriting was garbage. That whole part could have been scrapped. Young Giga kicked it up, though. It moved in the right direction, and I thought you finished it out well, Bash Up. You had the right kind of club, kind of drunk feel to you, and the things you were saying weren't bad at all. You actually repeated some of the themes that were mentioned earlier in the song. I'm gonna try to do this without Young Giga. I feel like she brings the song down. If I rated it with her, it would probably be like an 82. With just the two of you, Jay Humble and Bashaw, that probably moves into the 86, 87 area. Not a bad song. I didn't love the overuses of the auto-tune. I didn't love the simplistic songwriting that was at hand there, but I do feel like overall, you know, with you two artists, Jay Humble and Bashaw wasn't bad at all. So I don't love Giga. I don't know how you say that, but her stuff is probably not for me. I want to show y'all this real quick, man. I don't understand polygamy. I don't understand having more than one baby mama if you don't have to. I would never make the choice to have several baby mamas. I think that's not smart. But Jay Fizzle, who was an artist signed under Young Dolph, has apparently about 16 baby mamas. So one of the hottest Memphis rappers. He's been rising since 2016. I never heard of him to this, so he got himself to be viral off of this. But he did an interview with a guy named Dirty Glove Bastard, really weird name. And he had every baby mama with him, 16 in total. And they're all chilling, and I don't know why you would ever want to be responsible. I think that this is really, really, it's not a great way to live. I maybe he has it worked out, but I think this is not smart. And as polygamy becomes more popular and becomes sensationalized, guys, if you have women that are willing to do this, I don't think it's a great idea because you will owe them something eternally. Having to be responsible for somebody, especially somebody and a kid for your whole life, it's a heavy burden, man. It ain't nothing to take lightly, and I don't love seeing this, and I probably shouldn't even be sharing it and showing it.
Hey, it's still big tello.
But the reason I'm showing this is almost to display the ignorance.
I dig that. So how long did you actually work on this?
So what I don't get,
like a few months ago, or
nah, I really been shit like
what I don't get is why he brought them all for this interview.
So long right now.
I mean, it made them viral, so maybe that's the point. And they're all beautiful ladies. But they're not all that bright. She's literally smoking a blunt, which
a couple weeks now.
And so is she. So half your baby mama smoke blunts regularly.
They going crazy. They feed the freaking visions.
I gotta tell you, I don't want the mother of my children smoking weed on camera. You know, if she wants to do that after the kids are asleep, I you know, like, you're an adult, but this isn't the intelligence is already not. You're one of 16 and you're smoking openly. You have children. If somebody, if he ever wanted to press for custody, he literally has you on tape smoking weed. That's not smart, man.
Going crazy. I'm on mom. Hell going ham.
And how is he gonna provide for all 16 of y'all? I mean, you know, rappers do make a lot of money if they do it right, but even if you made millions of dollars, you're taking care of 16. This is just not even 16. It's 32 people. You're taking care of 32 people, man. Why? I gotta take care of 5, and it's a lot. I can't even imagine taking care of.
Straight up.
Yeah. Which one of the fans really fucking with right now?
I just told you.
And maybe he doesn't plan on living that long. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I'm going ham right now. Oh God.
Yeah, you said you ain't throwing ones.
No,
only 5s.
Yeah, so, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say this: if you have a woman that's comfortable being one of 16, more power to you. But I'm good. Let's get into the last song of the night, man. Big shout out to Guilty Conscience, the end of Guilty. Guilty mentioned to me that he may not be rapping anymore, and bro, I hope you keep rapping. You're a good rapper. I think
Simply Nourish.
I think there's some nuance to your mixes that you need to work on, but I think you're a great rapper. I really hope you don't stop rapping. The end of Guilty Conscience.
I already told y'all what I'm showing up with love.
That's everybody rock with us tonight, man. Young Swish, Bass Shaw, Don Montezi. Big up to my man Seal Ash. What up, Melancholy? What up, Miles? What up?
Better chill with all that flash shit. Niggas out here starving and they ain't the one to fuck with. Feature shit now and they gon' protect against artillery. Bullets coming like centipede. They burning, they don't fucking steam. That be out, man. Posted up, praying for a steam. Might be at the club from my side, he eat flash and cheese. They gon' send a chick up in your face, you peek out spreading wings. She leads you out, feed you to the ring, she get a cut and leave. AB mouth, keep it tucked, you know, $80 renter, bruh. And as I car, they call him sitting at the fucking light. Lit his ass up, they put him down and went on.
You're still rapping off beat a little bit, just because it feels like your delivery against these faster beats has been a little problematic, honestly.
And as I car, they call him sitting at the fucking light. Lit his ass up, they put him down and went on with the night. You gotta play your hand, don't show your suit till the table flops. Even niggas coaching, they could be your ops, remember? You might be cold like February, but it's cold in December. Niggas head hard like wood, when across them get a splinter. Too hard, motherfucker.
When across them get a splinter.
They made sidewalks if you ain't about to stay in middle. Cause you gonna end up soaked in it, won't come from no drizzle. Niggas end up in a cross in this mostly due to women. I was always cautious, mama told me they be setting up.
Said dudes end up in a cross and it's mostly due to women.
Middle, cause you gonna end up soaked in it, won't come from no drizzle. Niggas end up in a cross in this mostly due to women. I was always cautious, mama told me they be setting up. Never at that place, it would be mine when I would tear it up. I know a nigga died with his chick, her nigga wet him up. She won't supposed to fuck him, homie.
I knew a dude died with his chick and she got him wetted up. That's crazy.
They be setting up. Never at that place, it would be mine when I would tear it up. I know a nigga died with his chick, her nigga wet him up. She won't supposed to fuck him, her only job was to set him up. Who gon' watch the kids? Who gon' tell them they parents dead as fuck? Don't become a target, walk around, niggas drawn down. With you, what you walking in and blew that nigga back out. We all playing in the rain, but it's different. I ain't talking water.
Can you imagine that? You try to send a chick, so it sounded like that was somebody's chick. You sent the chick to just set the guy up, and she ended up sleeping with him, so he said, go ahead, took them both out. Like, you didn't follow the rules. You're supposed to be different. That's crazy, man.
Back and get the wall, I gotta blow, cause I'm a father now. Don't become a target, walk around, niggas drawn down. With you, what you walking in and blew that nigga back out. We all playing in the rain, but it's different. I ain't talking water. Back and get the wall, I gotta blow, cause I'm a father now.
This isn't bad, man. The end of Guilty Conscious, Samplers, Platter 2. Big shout out to the homie Guilty, man. I like you as a rapper, bro. I really hope you don't stop rapping, my dude. I definitely think I would like for you to get a better studio set up and work with some better engineers to make it sound a little fuller and a little bit more prominent. I think you have a great voice. I wish you would kind of slow down your flows sometimes. You're rapping against these really go, hard-hitting type beats. The overall project, so for that joint right there, I'm going to go 85 because I actually did like it. I like what he was talking about. You have a very storytelling essence about you, Guilty, which I think I'm going to really miss if you don't continue to make music. But what I think you could do better is definitely just making sure your beat selection is tighter. I think the other Samplers Platter was more your style because it was a little slower than this was. This was all fast and kind of boom, 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 kind of heavy hitting, quick bass. And I think you rapping quickly along that doesn't work as well. I'm going to go 84 in the project. I think overall it definitely has a lot of great storytelling, a lot of great bars in it. Rapping wise, like I said, you're not really... I don't have a lot bad to say about you as a rapper. You're a great rapper. I just think that sometimes your delivery against the beats that you pick doesn't always work as well, and your mixes aren't always as tight. That's it for this week. I'll see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard. ESMR hour is now done. I'll see you next week. Peace.